group of parishioners at the St. Stephen Reformed Church in New Holland have joined together to save their steeple. News 11's Sarah Veronis met with the Steeple committee to find out about their plans.
The steeple at St. Stephen Reformed Church has held a sacred spot in New Holland since 1801. But recently, one parishioner, Steve LOEWEN, noticed their once straight steeple was leaning.
Every day I look up at the church, and early last summer, 2014, I looked up and noticed that the steeple didn't quite look right.
At first, Steve thought the tilted steeple was a figment of his imagination, but 2 weeks later, he was positive it wasn't.
I was so concerned after I noticed that it was really tilted over that perhaps we should maybe not have church that next Sunday because it would come crashing down into the main roof and into the sanctuary.
Steve's sharp eye quickly led to the formation of the Steeple Committee, a group dedicated to refurbishing the historic structure.
We couldn't wait because of the condition. In fact, they asked us to block up the one corner that worked towards the direction it was leaning.
Take a closer look at the lantern. You'll see 200 years of wear and tear. There's chipped paint and even sections have rotted wood.
What we expected to find when we took the steeple down was different than what we found. It was much more rotted than what we expected, and it really had to be taken down in pieces.
This preservation project isn't cheap. In fact, it will cost nearly $300,000.
Everybody is chipping in. There's actually a big surplus this year, which is unusual, and it's going to help pay a pretty big bill.
And now that the structure is safely on the ground, contractors will do all that they can to preserve its history and restore what they call their beacon on the hill.
We hope that after we're gone, that there'll be others, our kids and grandkids and extended family members and new members, that will carry on the concern for the building and the concern for what happens inside of it.
In New Holland, Sarah Veronis, News 11.
Members of the parish will be offering a history lesson on the steeple this Saturday. The tour begins at 6 p.m. and will be followed by a light reception. Attendees are encouraged to make a $5 donation.